Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently defending ourselves, as we have been basically this entire time. We're going to roll up a leader here, I think. We've got plenty... Oh, that's a solid leader. We've got plenty of military power to make that happen, and we're just going to come up here and fight them. We're also sieging here and here. We're also going to need to get ourselves some additional admin power, for sure. And we're going to have some rebellions for a little bit here. So that's reasonably fine. We finished up our siege up here, and these guys are going to head up here and continue to siege. Beautiful. We do have some troops deserting right now. This is irrelevant to us. Cool. Okay, so they're running away up over here. We want to battle out here, and we just finished up a colony over this way. Now, I'm going to start colonizing up over here, because I'd love to have this become a colonial nation. We'll see if we can do that. Ideally. It may or may not be possible, but we'll see what we can get done. So they're requesting peace, and we now control over here. Beautiful. And nobody dealt with this unit, apparently. Let's just check and make sure that everything else rebel-wise is dealt with. This is not. We'll head up there. We may or may not hit. And we'll have these guys come over and start working on taking back that territory just in case. Sounds good. Otherwise, this all looks a-okay. Beautiful. So we'll get these sieges done pretty quickly. We have some zealots up over here. No shocker there. And we can also continue to work on doing some coring over here, but this is too far away, so that's not going to happen just now. Okay, that's reasonably fine. Separatist sentiment. Fair enough. We are going to finish up these sieges here, and we do have a bunch of revolts. This is unsurprising. We have some separatists here. They're actually already under control. Some Oyo separatists over here. There's that dealt with. Ajuran. Sure. No real problem here. Venati, no problem here either. And Welsh. Cool. So there's that all dealt with. And we'll have these guys come in here. We were going to miss. So that's reasonably fine. Can we get any of this coring? No. Next month we can. That's okay. So we're capping back some of this territory up over this way, and this siege will finish up soon. We just finished getting some conversion done, and we will continue to convert. There we go. Okay, Armenian particularists in a lot of areas over here. Okay. So we're not super shocked about that one. We're going to bring these guys in over to here, and we're going to have these guys make their way around here very carefully. They are going to move into there, and then we're going to move these forces up, and these guys up as well. And what do we got going on up here? Okay, we'll move these guys together. Cool. So there's a lot of them. There's no doubt about that. We'll move these guys together as well. Okay. We won some battles down over this way. And this shouldn't be a problem for us either. We do want to get out of this war as soon as we can. That's definitely a thing. And it should be reasonably soon. We can also start to work on coring here. Beautiful. Okay, these guys can come together right now and do that. We're going to have these guys group up over here as well. There's a lot of particularists. No doubt about that. But we're going to move armies up, and we should be reasonably fine to deal with this. I don't think this is a major concern. It's a minor concern, for sure. For sure. But I don't think it's a major concern. We're coming in over here as is. We're going to win this battle here. We did win this one and this one. Great. And we are winning this battle easily. So that was the Battle of Tura. We'll come up over here next. Beautiful. We win this battle. As expected. Okay, a bunch more revolts, and this is going to be particularists occupying a lot of locations here. I did not want that to close necessarily, but should be fine. Yes, we're not surprised that there's a bunch of rebels over here. We'll come in and deal with those Lithuanians, and Songhaians over here shouldn't be a problem either. We're just going to move in immediately, like so. The rest of this all looks reasonably fine. No real problem there. And we'll come down and deal with these guys as well. Cool. And this siege will finish up very soon. And these guys, they're going to come on over to here. So how's this all looking? We are working on grouping up. Yes, they are occupying a lot of locations. We are not surprised about this. Yes, they are going to occupy just a ton of locations. That's the particularists for you. So we're going to position here. Cool. These guys are, at this point, going to come around to here. And we'll just wait for a bit. We are not going to lose population right now. We want a siege over here. That's great. And we will then come down over this way. Cool. Gonna take this army up to here. And, oh, there's particularists as far afield as here. I didn't realize that. But sure. We know that there's some particularists down over this way, so we will group up for that. And these guys can go ahead and go in. These guys are still grouping, and these are waiting for reinforcements. We're still grouping up over here as well. Okay. Hanover and Omani Separatists. Sure. We'll head down over here, no problem. And Omani Separatists, no problem. Cool. We're going to have this army come in here while these guys group up. Yep, we'll get this back. No problem there. And as far as this war goes, we are progressing it. The question is, do we want to just take territory here? So we flip this over to Armenian La Plata, for sure. And I think I want out of this war as quickly as possible. This is already controlled by Armenian La Plata, sure. So as that, this would get flipped. And this would get flipped. And we'll give them a bunch of provinces as well. So the idea would be... Province cannot be demanded since it's not controlled. Okay, that's a little awkward. But that's fine. We can see that this is 96% war score right here. They would not accept that currently, but they would accept this, which I think is fully acceptable. Done. Let's get out of this war. Cool. So we're out of that, and we'll move these guys back, and now we can focus on our rebels. So that's beautiful. There's a great project over here, apparently, in Armenian La Plata, and we'll go ahead and work on that. Fantastic. Okay, so now let's focus in on our rebels for a bit. We knew there were going to be rebels. This is not a surprise. Okay. So these guys are going to head in over here, and these guys are still grouping up. No problem. These guys are going to be heading in soon. Cool. So we won a battle over here, no problem there. Sonpur, we won, and we'll take that back. And Dhaka, we won as well. Beautiful. We're going to be taking out a lot of rebels here for the next little while. And that's fully expected. Wonderful. Okay, a few more revolts. This is not surprising. There's one over here, and we'll go take that. And then in Melilla? Sure. These guys will actually walk through there on their way through. So then Gaulish Zealots over here. And some additional Zealots down over this way. We'll come back to those, I think. And then we will take back these locations. Perfect. Okay, and we can also start coring here, which we will definitely do. Beautiful. We won the Battle of Hamburg. Completely unsurprising there. Man. Those numbers, though. Okay. We're going to have to replenish these troops. No doubt about that one. That's fine. Okay. So, we got attacked up here, but it looks like that's reasonably fine. A few more rebels this month, but nothing too major. We'll go up and deal with those. And we've got ourselves some Cornish separatists. We'll go deal with those as well. None of this is shocking, for the record. This is all completely expected. I'm actually going to pull these guys back over this way. There we go. Okay, as far as this over here goes, these guys go in. And then we're going to move these up here. And these guys will come up this way. I do want to send a force over to deal with this. That's a little bit awkward that they'll go through like that, but we can send them around. Cool. And this battle was out over here. Beautiful. So next, we'll head up over this way. We're looking to eliminate their armies as quickly as we can. And we're also looking to take back some of this territory while we're at it. Cool. Okay, so this force obviously needs to replenish. Oh, these guys, they're going to need to retreat once they can. They can retreat in 6 days. So many things happening. Okay, we're retreating here. And then this army will move on up. Cool. Because they need to replenish. There's no doubt about that. So these particularists are definitely losing a lot of troops. That's for sure. There's a bunch more revolts here. How many? Several. Okay, we've got one up over here. That's no problem. That's dealt with. Nestorian Separatists, that's dealt with as well. And then Adalan Separatists over here, that's dealt with. Sami Separatists, that's going to be dealt with. And Bengali Separatists. That's going to be dealt with super easily as well. Okay. Cool. Lots of things happening, but this is not a surprise. Next month, or the month after maybe, we're going to be able to get more coring started here. That's beautiful. And we're having no real problem. I'm going to move these guys down to here, and we're going to move these guys northward. Okay. We're winning more battles, of course. I just saw we lost one. Okay, let's move these guys up here. I'm not sure where we would have lost that, but I think I did see that. If that's the case, it's not the biggest of deals. It really, really isn't. But I don't currently see anything where we would have lost. Okay. So these guys are on their way down here. Only 2 revolts this month. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll move this army in, no problem here. And then this army here, no problem there as well. Both of those are dealt with. How's our provincial unrest looking? It's okay. It could definitely be better. Cool. So we'll get that sorted. We are winning a lot of battles right now. That is to be expected. These guys are currently replenishing. And we're moving this army northward. These guys are just chilling. Cool. Okay, these guys moved, so we're going to retarget there. We're going to have these guys come up over here. I do want to be focusing a bit on taking down their armies. That is the top priority over taking over their land. So that's definitely something to think about. Okay, so these guys are on their way to there. That's reasonably okay for the moment. Okay, how many this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too bad. So one over here, no problem. That's already dealt with. One here as well, no problem there. We don't need to send 2. Okay, down over here, we'll deal with that in a moment. Over here, that's dealt with. And down here. Okay, we'll deal with that soon. We're going to head up over this way. I'm going to roll us up a leader here. That's a really solid leader. Okay, we're going to group up over here. We won this battle as expected, and we can definitely continue coring. That province is currently under siege, so we'll go for this one instead. Okay, we won over here. No problem there. We're going to move these guys up to here. Perfect. These guys are still replenishing. I'm going to move this army over to here for the time being. Capping here is okay for now, since we are replenishing. Cool. So we're going to get grouped up here, and there we go. Then we're going to go on in. We're fighting here. And we do win that. Then we're going to go take care of this stack. Beautiful. Okay. Rebel successful. How many revolts here? Can we pause, please? Thank you. How many revolts? Just 2? Okay, no big deal there. So more out over here, and Punjabi separatists out over here. Okay. That's reasonably fine for the moment. We're going to move these guys up. And we're going to move these guys actually over to here. Cool. And these can come with. So we're going to hit here. And that should be fine. Wonderful. How are things looking out over this way? We've got some fights finishing up. We're going to allow this force up here to replenish a bit. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to bring these guys in, and we're going to come down this direction. We could try minting more coins. That's probably not the greatest of ideas. Okay. We win this fight. We're going to come down, deal with these guys. If the game will catch up. Okay, I'll try unpausing for a day. There we go. 4 revolts this month. Not too bad. One over here that we'll have to deal with in a bit. We can get these guys dealt with. No problem there. These guys, absolutely no problem. And, some guys way out here. Do we have an army somewhat nearby? We do. I'm going to send these guys over. There we go. Cool. We don't have enough to core at this moment, but that's okay. Yeah, this looks fine. I'm not seeing any actual problems here. Okay, so we win this fight here. We're going to spread these guys out a bit and start replenishing them. Cool. These guys will head up over here. I am going to pop a leader up here. There we go. Cool. These guys are about halfway replenished. And we're going to move this force over to here to eliminate these particularists. No problem whatsoever there. We won the battle up over here. And we've occupied a number of locations out over this way. Let's take out this army next. Beautiful. Yes, rebels are occupying a lot of locations. But let's see if they get any more troops. For the moment, they're not. Cool. I'd like to move these guys over. And for now, you guys can stay like here. And just work on capping that back. Cool. So this area is still a bit of a concern. We've got 3 revolts this month. Okay, we'll hop over here and then come over this way. Yeah, we just dealt with that. And then the Funge separatists over here, that's not a problem. And we've got a few new ones over this way. Sure. No big deal there. Okay, we're going to move down over here. These guys are a little far ahead, but it should be okay. Fort maintenance, huh? We'll lose some devotion. That's okay. These guys are fighting each other. Very convenient. I'm going to move one of these armies over to Lhasa. Done. Okay. We've occupied Dagon, and then we're going to head up here and take some of this territory back. Cool. These guys are fighting each other. Very convenient for us. Okay, this force can definitely make its way over here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. Not too bad. We'll head up over this way. And in Northumberland, we'll head up over there. Breton separatists. Okay. Livonian separatists. That's these guys over here. And some separatists out this way too. That's to be expected. We'll come in here and take this area back. Okay, I'm going to bring these guys up north to start fighting some of these forces. And these guys, they're going to come up here and start taking back this territory. Cool. Somebody just declared war on one of our colonies. I think it was on Armenia and Canada. Yes, Abenaki. Oh, that's these guys. And they have no allies. Okay. So that war's over. Cool. We're going to head in over this way and eliminate this force as soon as we can. We converted Glamorgan, and we will go ahead and continue to convert here. Beautiful. Okay, so these particularists will be dealt with soon. I'm going to move one army down over here, and the rest of these, they're going to just work on capping back some of this territory, while these guys group up and head up this way. Cool. Mysaurian separatists, but other than that, no other separatists this month. Cool. We'll go deal with those, no problem. Wonderful. Yeah, they're going to take some locations. That's fine for the moment. These guys are now ready to move in over this way, and so they shall. We can also core, and we should definitely be doing so. And then these guys are coming around to here. Beautiful. Okay. That all looks reasonably fine. I want to check in on our governing cap. Okay, that's not so bad at this point. Beautiful. We're going to move these armies down this way for the moment, and we'll cap back over here. We can continue to core at this time, and so we shall. Did we lose this army up here? I think we did. Which means, of course, that we should drop ourselves another pair of default templates over here. No real problem. We've got a number of revolts here. And that's unsurprising. Okay, so we have a revolt out here. And we will need to use a transport fleet to get there. Carthaginian separatists. And we've got Finnish separatists over here. No problem. Melindian separatists. They're already dealt with. Beautiful. And Joloffian separatists. No problem there. Consider it done. Okay, we're going to bring these guys over this way. I am going to put a leader in over here. There we go. Another war on Armenia and Canada. That's a little rude. That's these guys. And they have a couple of allies. Okay. Now we don't have any diplomats for the moment. And I think we're going to hold off on that for a bit. Armenia and Canada can probably take care of themselves for a little while at this point. I mean, they do only have 3,000 troops right now. I don't know why, but they do only have 3,000 troops right now. Okay. So our diplomat will be back soon enough. Okay. Well, we're going to attack over here. No problem there. We're going to attack here. These guys are going to continue capping back territory, as will these guys. We're fighting here. All is good there. Cool. Our diplomat is now free, and as soon as that autosave is over, we're going to come on over this way, and we are going to enforce peace on these guys. Cool. And apparently that caused 3 revolts to spawn? Okay. Well, that one's dealt with. That one's dealt with. And this one is in this region. Okay. For now, that's fine. Cool. So we have a lot of places that we are currently taking back. These guys will arrive up here eventually. And we win this fight. Beautiful. Okay. Now we'll head up over here. These guys can make their way over at this point. And we can make our way up over this way and cap back all of these locations over here. Beautiful. So these guys at this point are going to move in over here. And we are re-raising troops. These guys were missed. And where are they actually going? They're actually going into here. Done. Okay. That all seems just fine. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to work on getting these cores completed and getting our rebels under control. But honestly, it's not going to be a big deal once we get the particularists done. The particularists were the major threat there, and they're getting under control. I'm not too concerned about them. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, Emiliano Cambron, Martin Lawrence, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.